Oi oi, it's Roger Retro Gamer, and we're back on the bundles. Hot Shots Part 3. Another console addition to the collection from my old mucker, my old school friend, my old school pal. Done me a solid. This is the third bundle. Kind of the third in my little mini series. Too much waffling on to go on for one video, so I thought I'd break it up into each console that I got. And this one's a cracker. I'll tell you what, this one's a beauty. Hope you're all well. Hope you have a cracking weekend. So far it's been a cracker. So yeah, long may it continue. Thought I'd nip up here, do a quick video. Number 3 of the additions. Now, firstly, we'll go on to the console. And if you watch my channel, if you've seen me chatting away, or interacting, or my videos in the past, you know I love this console through and through. And that bad boy is swing. This one is a crystal Xbox OG. Bosh. She's an absolute beauty. Don't know if I can get the shine on it. Oh, lovely jubbly. There is a little sort of crease up the side, so I need some tooty ironing skills on that, and a little bit of a crease down there. But in chatting with my old pal, he said that got about 6 months use. He said, and it all went back in the box absolutely spiffingly lovely. And he opened it. It's got I think this tab on the top is a shop tab, but underneath is the little round clear sticker, still sealed. So it's sealed at one end, unlike my N64 that I recently got from him. However, he opened it at the bottom, and I'll tell you what, it's so packed in there. It is. Oh, smells a good one. The things we do as collectors. Freaks, I tell you, freaks. She's absolutely like brand new, honestly. Controller, so packed in there, so tightly. It was a fight to get it out the box, and just as much of a fight to get it back in the box. So we all know what an Xbox looks like, and this is a real beauty. So yes, it's another. Now I've already got one. My one, the box isn't as nice as this. And initially, the way Xboxes have gone through the roof that have got boxes, I thought I'll make the best one up, and basically make one good one out of two. Because I only see in the picture that he sent me originally was just that, and I thought it's got to be bloody decent, that has. And it was before I inquired and sort of said, you know, looks all right. Did you play it a lot? And then before I got the whole history of it, and I thought, oh, I'll make one good one out of two fairly decent ones, hopefully, and sell the rest on. But seeing this and seeing I'm sort of probably about 90% there with my new shelf units, and how I like the collection is all on display now. There's nothing hiding, it's all proper on rows, a bit like my Mega Drive collection. So it's getting there. I'm almost happy with it. So I thought I may as well keep this one as well. I've got a boxed clear green, got a boxed crystal, I've got the Sega GT and Jet Set Radio Future box set original console, and then the Halo and Midtown Madness 3 limited edition console variant. So I thought, well, why not have another one? It's Xbox and it's, oh yeah. So, and we got a nice lump of games with it as well. Now I've already been through my collection, and to be fair, a lot of my Xbox stuff is lovely condition. So most of it I haven't needed, but there are a few bits that I've managed to sort of swap out. All the boxes here are absolutely lovely, so I do need to have a little scour through every single box that I've got just to make sure they're all lovely and not got sort of sticker residue on there or creases, cracks and all the rest of it. So that's a nice little job, so I can disappear up here for another couple of nights, as you do. But one thing that was in the bag was this, and it's a beast. Look at that for a controller. It's a wireless OG Xbox Mad Catz controller, and I tell you what, it feels like one of the best controllers ever. It's a real beauty. I mean, this is on par with the, what is it, the SN Pro Pad, the Super Nintendo, and the Mega Drive clear sort of variant of SN Pro Pads. And that was a beautiful clear controller, and this is equally as lovely. Now, we do have one little snag with this controller. It is complete, it is fully working, and it's been taxed already. Little Harry X, or should I say Big Harry X now, big hard man Harry X, has taxed it. As soon as he see that, he went, "Oh, what's that for?" "Oh, the original Xbox. Thanks, Dad." And just bowled off. Plugged it in. "It don't work. What's happening? It don't work." And he goes, "Oh, there's some switches underneath." Flick, flick. "Oh, I'm having this. Thanks, Dad." So I'm like, what? And that's ever since this last week. We bought him a fully modified, I can't remember now, it's supposed to have something like best part of, one part of the Coinops 7 version 4 or something has got 13,000 games. Then there's other bits that are where it's been added games on. So it's got about 17,000 games, and it's a proper heavily fully modded original Xbox. And I tell you what, he's, apart from Minecraft, either on his phone or on his Xbox, he's just playing old school Xbox and the Coinops, fully modded, wireless controller, happy as a happy boy, I tell you. So yeah, while it was in my possession, it was a cracking piece to have, and I was going to have that nicely situated on the shelf, you know, pride of place, but it's long gone. And also, I'm looking through, get on the Vimto, it looks like a bit of a ropey sample, but it's not. It's expanding my horizons, or what. This is mango, strawberry and pineapple Vimto. So refreshing. But it does look like a real ropey sample. So yeah, the games. He then comes out after making sure the controller all works. He goes, "So what games did you get, Dad? What games? Show us." And realising that he's got an Xbox and it's fully modded and he ain't got any games to actually put the discs in, he's like, "Well, I don't know whether they're on my Xbox. I better have them. I'll test them out for you. I'll have them." So we got a selection of games. Now, Taito Legends, nearly all the games that I got were as good as that. As I say, my old mucker had about 6 months play with it and then put it all back in the box, and then it stayed in the loft. So all really nice condition. Taito Legends, we get Psyops. There's no real bigger hitters as such. This is one I've already swapped out because my one had a bit of sticker residue and a bit of it was not quite as nice as the one I got. So, and that was Midway Arcade Treasures 2. We've got MotoGP 3. My one was beautiful as well, so put that in the pile. MotoGP 2. All complete. Every single one of these games were complete. Now, Mercenaries. Oh, that was a cracking game. Really was. open world, destroy everything type idea, and it had some really good missions to it. So I'd like to give that a go again at some point. So oh, don't you just love that? Look, a couple of notes to say all shop items, faction screen, down, 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 up, left, right, right, and then invulnerability, up, down, left, right, left, right. Now that's the sort of cheat I can cope with. So yeah, little slip with some cheats in it, which is good. So I'm going to get around to giving these a little blast myself. Bit of Pro Evo 5. I preferred ISS, International Superstar Soccer. When it went to Pro Evo, I was more a FIFA lad. Gun. The boys had a go on that, and he says it's bloody brilliant. He really likes the sort of Western, Wild West sort of feel. Something that's all sort of new to him. Topspin tennis, I remember really loving that back in the day. This would be always be going because I don't collect these classics box games. I didn't realise there were so many. I recently watched someone's video and they had a bloody great shelf full of them. Now this is quite a good game, and this is my one because the one I got again was immaculate. Sniper Elite. Now I bought that for a £5, and basically I kind of compromised. I thought it's a placeholder, but I paid £5 from CEX for it, and I've even got my sales receipt in there with details on it. But my one didn't have a manual. Disc is like brand new, and it's not been cleaned to make it look new. But so I thought, oh sod it, it ticks one off the box. Made by Rebellion. So I remember it being pretty good as well. But now I've got an immaculate mint version. A few Star Wars games, so I was into his Star Wars. Episode 1. Again, all nice, immaculate, complete, but I've already got it. Lego Star Wars, this was my one. So we got sticker residue sticker and writing on the box, and dog consoles at Quick Serve, High Street, Clacton. Christ, I remember used to go in there. They were big on sort of 2 games for a £5, I think it was, back in the day when Xbox and PS2 ruled the roost. Splinter Cell, Chaos Theory. Awesome game. Made even better with the Xbox, with a big green box. A few others. Spider-Man 2, all complete. Really good condition, but again, mine's already nice. So I will be going through using the boxes. Terrible for that. With the Mega Drive collection that I recently got, that's Prince of Persia 2 Thrones. I've already got it immaculate. I've gone through nicking all the hang tab boxes off, and now I think I only need 15 in total hang tab boxes, and I think it's 10 which are the blue spines. It's 10 of those I need, and it's 5 of the Accolade boxes, which are a bastard to find. On a tangent, as you do. So the boxes for the Mega Drive games that are like that, so they have a bigger cart space. Accolade games, they sort of made their own sort of box for them. So yeah, I need, and they got funny sort of reinforcement for the old fingers where you pop it apart. So yeah, I need 5 of those boxes and 5 blue spine versions, and then every single one of my games will have the hang tab. All about the hang tab, vitally important. Star Wars Battlefront 2. I don't know if these are worth any money now. I mean, they certainly seem to start creeping up. Back in the day, I'm sure this was about, I'm sure it went to about a 20 quid game at one point. I'm not up on prices for these nowadays. these are all sort of spares. Again, Battlefront 1, immaculate. Mine was immaculate already, so no need to swap it out. Knights of the Old Republic, really good game. Quite surprisingly, because it's not really my sort of usual, the usual sort of game I'd go for, but really enjoyed it. It's got a sticker on the back, which I'll probably just peel off. And then the last one is Shell Shock NARM 67. That was quite a competent war game. This one is my version. I've already swapped it out. And the reason I swapped it out was I had some random letter G up the top. So, and as the new one was immaculate, thought it'd be rude not to. So yeah, that's the third and what would have been the final console bundle edition from my old mucker. Now, I was finding myself thinking about one bundle that he still had left. It's a cartridge-based system. I haven't had this cartridge-based system for a fair few years. I think it must have been 10 years. I had a real big cart collection, over 100 games, and in my culling, got rid of the lot. However, the conditions of these were kind of equal to the recent N64 games that I got, games and console, and I just thought, if I don't get out and bloody get these, I'm going to miss out on them. I'm going to be really pissed off. He also had another console, a lot newer, a disc-based system, but still retro. And so I said, look, what we after for the cartridge-based system? And he's like, minimum, boom. And I'm like, oh, come on. I've had all that other lot of you. Stop squeezing me, geezer. And I said, well, what if you chuck in that other bundle with the disc-based system as well? And he's like, oh, no, I wanted the same amount for that system. And I'm like, bloody hell. He said, well, I'll tell you what, as it's you, make me feel special. He said, as it's you, I'll do it for that price. And I'm like, mate, I'm trying to spend less money, if anything. And then I bartered with him a bit more, and I thought, I'm being a bit cheeky now, but why not? And so he accepts. So we've got 2 more consoles with a load of games to show off, more collections to add to what I've got up here, now taking up all the floor space before I sort it all out. So I shall be back soon. Thank you all for watching and commenting, really appreciate it. And it's nice to finally be picking up some bits and bobs. So yeah, I shall be back sometime soon. And yeah, well, better get cracking. I was hoping to be on Swap Shop this weekend, but we're sort of booked to be away. Karate weekend. Harry's got a karate training weekend, absolute hardcore training, so can't make it. Maybe have to do another Swap Shop, maybe next time. So anyway, I better get cracking. See you all later. Thank you for watching, and it's boiling already. Take care, have a good weekend. Bye.